Hi, this is Amy Balewicz with Feels Like Home with Amy Balewicz Real Estate. And this month of January, I've decided to focus on selling your home since it's such a hot seller's market right now. If anybody's thinking of selling either now or they're going to wait a few months for the spring, I'm giving some tips and tidbits about how to prepare your home for sale. So today I am here with Jenn Lemaire, my awesome stager. She is with Serentiy Staging Solutions, which is a staging and redesign company. She lives in Stowe, so she's very local. And welcome, Jenn.
It's great to be here again.
Yeah. So can you tell me, everyone, why is staging so important?
Staging is important because it taps into the emotions of your buyers and helps them to fall in love with the great aspects of your house.
Okay. Yeah. And, I know when we meet on consults with seller clients, we talk about how it sort of allows a buyer to see themselves living in the house rather than the seller as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, I know people think it costs a lot of money and it truly doesn't, especially with Jenn. She's got a warehouse and she's got all kinds of different items in there and she kind of itemizes it so you can kind of pick and choose. But what are the most important rooms do you feel that a seller should focus on, whether they're staging or they're just thinking of refreshing some of the rooms in their house?
For buyers, the most commonly important rooms are the kitchen, the living room, and the master bedroom. And don't forget curb appeal is also huge.
Yes. Okay, so those are what they should focus. And what are the top three, would you say, updates or repairs that would give you the best ROI?
So there are three tricks for staging that I love to use that are very inexpensive. One is paint. If you do it yourself, it's definitely cheaper than getting a professional. But using new paint that's light and neutral can really update your space and make it feel just refreshed and clean, which buyers love.
What are your go-to colors?
I love really any sort of shade in between gray and beige. If you keep it light, and this is really where you want a stager to come in because they will pick the colors specific for your home too, based on the color of your floor and your trim. This can really change your house. My second tip is white bedding in the master. It's super inexpensive. It looks great in photography, and it really makes your master bedroom feel like a vacation retreat, which who doesn't want that in their house?
Absolutely.
And my third tip is change your light bulbs. Buyers want light and bright rooms, and changing your light bulbs to be a higher wattage can really achieve that. You want to look for light bulbs that are a warm white. You want the color temperature to be between 3,000 and 3,500 on the temperature scale for your light bulbs. And there's a company called the Great Eagle Light Corporation that sells a 6-pack on Amazon for less than $20.
Oh, what a great tip. And that is super inexpensive and easy to do. Change your light bulbs. Who knew? So if somebody is thinking about selling their home, and I get this a lot of questions about this, when do you suggest that they meet with you to give them plenty of time to prepare? Because something else I know that's important is decluttering.
Right.
Getting that dumpster.
So the sooner the better to get the stager in. Really, you want them in before you even start packing or doing any home improvements, because you want a strategy and a plan to get the best return on investment and the best marketability for your house. So if you start with the end in mind, you can take the correct steps and not have to track back. You want to know what furniture to keep, what furniture to put in storage or to sell. You want to know what colors to paint, what rooms don't need anything. A lot of times sellers are surprised when I say, this room is totally fine, I wouldn't touch it.
Absolutely.
So if that's the case, you want to know before you start wasting time and money.
That sounds like great advice. So if anybody out there is thinking about selling or even just going to do a remodel or renovate, a room, please keep Jenn in mind. She's fantastic. And I will include her contact information on the Facebook post. So thank you, Jenn.
Thank you, Amy.
Bye, everybody.